Most guys sabotage their chances with women without even realizing it. If you watch till the end, I'll show you exactly what most men get wrong, how to build a more attractive and aesthetic body, and where to find these high quality girls. Back when I was super desperate for attention, I started talking to this girl who had like serious issues. She was really toxic, always playing games, causing fucking drama and that. But I ignored all of that, all the red flags, because I wanted the attention. And oh, it hurts to say this, but I had the most like cringe moment of all time. I literally said to her, "I can fix you." Well, looking back on this, I can laugh, but like, oh my god, awful. And it was just pure desperation. I thought I was being the good guy, but it just came off as weak and needy. And obviously, nothing came of it. We just used each other for validation, and so I finally got fed up and I unalged her because I did not need to be in that situation. That, whew, was not fun. Most guys make two big mistakes. Mistake number one is waiting for the girl to magically appear in their life. And they'll sit around and they'll wait and they'll just say, "Oh, I'm just waiting for the right girl." Just no, bro. She's never coming. She's never just gonna be there. You have to go out and you have to find her because that day never comes where she just appears. She won't just appear in your DMs. No, 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 no. You have to go and talk to loads of women until you find someone that you actually fucking like. You need to find someone who is formidable, who can hold their own, technically the same, and who you find physically attractive. Because if she has those technically two things, then she's high quality, you know? And having a girl that you find physically attractive is so important. Because in the modern world, it's all like, oh, I don't care what he looks like as long as he treats me right. It's like, fuck off. Do you fuck? If you had some neckbeard incel, 250 kilos versus some absolute jacked Chad with a crazy good job, he can support you and he can retire your fucking father. He's got crazy six pack, massive arms. You're telling me that you'd choose the incel with no job just because he treats you nice? No, wouldn't happen. And the second thing that most guys do is they act needy or desperate. And this was a big learning curve for me and something that I found quite difficult as a young man because I was, manipulated by the mainstream media. Be a nice guy, she wants your attention, give her all of your attention. Always be there for her. And, I took that in the very literal sense, in the very woke feminist, modern day feminist sense. And, chasing women, constantly texting them, giving off feminine energy. It makes you seem weak and it shows your insecurities. And it just, the women can smell the insecurity on you because you're only chatting to the one girl, if you stop messaging her, you've got no one to text. So, of course, you can reply instantly because you've got nothing else going on in your life. And it's a huge turn off for them. You need to, someone I always say, you need to act as if you're in abundance. Act as if you've got four other girls that you could be texting at that moment, You don't really need to be messaging her right now. Because it gives you that confidence and that will draw her towards you. It's like magnets, they're polarizing. And when you give off this weak, feminine, needy energy, you're repelling her. But when you give off this masculine, it's fine, you're just another person, I could have three more women lined up by the next day. You might not be able to. You know, I couldn't do that. But if I act like that, and if I internalize that, then my actions will reflect that. Then it'll pull her towards you, and she'll want to fight for your attention. She will want you because, you might not be on the market for long. It's all about knowing how to match those polarities and how to pull her in instead of repelling her. And here's the truth. If you're desperate, no high quality woman is going to want to date you, because high quality women are attracted to men who already have their lives together. So if you're a mess right now, then you need to get yourself in order before you even think about dating, because otherwise you're going to date someone who's exactly how you are now. And if you get into a relationship with someone who's like you now, and you're trying to be a better person, you're trying to be better than you are now, then in a couple of months you're going to be better than her, and you're going to have to go through that emotional experience of breaking up with her. And that might not seem so bad now, but you're not going to want to do it because you are going to fall to like her, you know? And to attract girls, you need to focus on becoming the guy that women are drawn to. This is what I was talking about earlier with the polarities and the pulling and repelling of feminine attractiveness. So you need to build yourself up, be confident, be strong, know who you are, be disciplined. If you can do all of those things, then women will naturally gravitate towards you instead of being repulsed. And, when you're walking down the aisle, they'll like quickly walk past you when you're in a shop. Like, you need to be someone in control of his own life. And you can do that by building an attractive body. So you need to get into the gym. And you want to build the areas that women will notice first. So number one is you need to build a V-taper. So it's where a man comes up like this, comes out like a little martini glass, and then back through. Because I actually had this really strange conversation actually that I always think about, and it was about how someone that I went to school with, one of the girls was chatting to me, and someone who I went to school with, she literally said he was built like a door. Like he was genuinely just like that. Because he had quite broad shoulders. He could have had a good build, but he was very much just shoulders down to legs. And to be an attractive, it's literally built biologically into women to find this attractive from tens of thousands of years ago, caveman days, that if a man has big lats, that's what you need to build, not these ones. These ones, big lats, and wide shoulders, they create this awesome V-taper that just, honestly, it's like a little Dorito in it. But also you want to build the biceps and triceps. I actually didn't realize this when I first started the gym, but the multiple heads of the tricep, this isn't a video about building muscle, but this is the main head of the tricep that everyone works. You do your push downs. You really need to be building the awkward angles, isn't it? This head of the tricep right here, because that one, when it's here, when it gets bigger, it pushes your bicep up. So instead of looking like this, your bicep will go up, 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 up. And you do that by stuff like skull crushers and overhead pulls. Basically, instead of pulling down, you just like that. Anyway, last attractive muscle is obviously your abs. So to get your abs to show, you just got to be lean. It's not about working your abs 2 times a week, 3 times a week, doing some sit-ups will help. But the main thing you need to do is have a low body fat percentage. And this isn't just about looks. This is all about confidence. Sure, a girl's going to be more attracted to you if you have these looks, but it's like when gym guys say, oh, when I go to the gym, I only ever get compliments from guys. I never get compliments from girls. Bro, when I was messaging girls, I was getting compliments all the fucking time. I don't know what these guys are on about. They just got no masculine confidence and charisma. And just don't understand it. But the gym also builds self-respect and discipline, which are also going to feed back positively into your confidence and how you interact with the girls, because that energy attracts these women. You basically just want to stop all the things that repel the women and push them away. And it's still to increase your odds of getting a woman to notice you, basically. Because as soon as you've got her to notice you, as long as you're not an absolute dickhead, you should be able to fucking hold a conversation with her. So it's just about enhancing the features that women want. And on the note of talking to girls, you need to talk to more women. I know that's scary. I don't want to cold approach. You don't have to cold approach. That's the first thing. You don't have to cold approach. There's so many men nowadays just saying, "Oh, just go and cold approach women, bro." I've never cold approached a woman, not to get her number at least. Just never done it. And with this, we're talking to girls. Practice makes perfect. And you can start conversations with girls probably for you, at work or school, because you're probably at quite a low level. You're probably not super experienced watching this. But, the school, gym, work, college, anywhere, it does not matter. Just talk to more girls. And you're going to be awkward at first, bro. That's all right. I know I was. I started out with like messaging, and that's how I got a bit more confidence so I could talk to girls in real life. If you want to do that, fine. But to really build the skill of talking to women, you need to do it in person. And you just practice more, the more confident you'll become. And it leads back into it. It's great. But another bonus is you'll find out what type of girl you actually want to date. Because so many guys out there, they just want, oh, I just want a girl who likes me. Like women have these crazy criteria. Tall, dark, handsome. If he's under 5'9", then nuh-uh. If he doesn't make 10 grand a month, nuh-uh. But a guy will really just say, I just want someone who'll love me. Like you'll talk to these girls and you'll realize that you don't actually like most of them, as in a partner sense. You wouldn't want to date them, but then you'll pick up on some traits. Like I really like super short girls, and I only found that out. You're not gonna find that out from messaging. You don't know how someone's gonna interact physically with you when you're messaging. That only comes through personal interaction. And I like a short girl. It's so fucking typical what people say, but like, short girl, sense of humor. But I really like blue eyes. And the thing with blue eyes is they don't come through crazy on camera. Like my eyes, ooh, I get compliments on them all the time, but they don't really show up on camera. Like, I don't even see it. It's mad. But when I'm in person, my eyes are a lot bluer. So you don't see that over message. There's just so many things that you don't come through over, like, talking through the phone. So just talking in person will really narrow down what you want in a woman. And especially if you're more sexually valuable in the sexual market, you'll be able to actually have a woman that you like, not just a woman that loves you. Now, this is the part that you're all here for: where to find these high quality girls. And there's some places that you need to stop looking. Number one, Tinder. These are just like, it's just not the place to find a girl that you want to actually have a relationship and be with. Because this video isn't about hooking up with girls, nah. You clicked on this video because you want to stop feeling lonely. You want those 3 a.m. like doing push-ups in the middle of your bedroom because you haven't got a girlfriend and you're lonely, playing XXX fucking nights to end. Yeah? Stop looking in Tinder. Stop looking in clubs and party scenes. Stop. I don't care if you still go to them, whatever. Probably shouldn't. But stop trying to find a female connection there. You know, it's honestly, it's just full of low quality distractions, and it's just wasting your time, bro. Like, trust me, I've been there. I've been there, done that. It's just a waste of time, and it just you just treat each other with the most high level of disrespect because you just want each other for sex, and that's all. You know, that's all that's gonna happen. You're never gonna find your wife in a club, and if you do, she's probably not the person that you want to be with. If you've gotten 15 minutes and 56 seconds into this video, you don't want to be with a girl who goes clubbing every night. You know, I've had plenty of interactions with girls in places like from places like this, and it's just trust me, bro, please. Now, the places you should be looking is first and foremost, easiest one to say, the gym. Bosh, done. If a girl's already going to the gym, she's already fit, active, healthy, she already cares about herself and looks after herself. Easy. They're probably disciplined, eat a healthy diet, nice. That's already like 3 out of 10 things that you want in a woman. And they'll probably have a big bum. So there's like 4. But some of these girls will be girlfriend material. You know, they'll be like wife quality. However, some of them you want to watch out. They're the ones that go on like TikTok between sets. These are the ones you need to watch out for. These are not the great ones. Yeah, like they're still better than the ones you'll find in the parties. They're like maybe one quality that you need that you want in a girlfriend, in a wife. One quality. Whereas the girls in the gym who go on like TikTok between sets, maybe 4. But some of them will have maybe 8, maybe 7. And so this is your highest likelihood of finding someone who will click with you and who maybe holds the same values as you. But the problem is, nowadays it's so stigmatized and it's so looked down upon to approach a girl in the gym that most men are too scared to do it. And you know, I've only done it a handful of times, but it's just so looked like you see those videos of girls recording themselves and a guy comes up and it's clearly fucking staged, but it just feeds the stigma of guys being creepy in the gym and staring at the girl's ass, and it's just not good. But most girls actually aren't gonna care as long as they're not in the middle of the set and you walk over and you're like, hi, can I get your Snapchat? It's just like, just talk to them like they're a real person, and they'll talk to you like you're a real person, not a creepy weird guy, you know. And the second place is Snapchat and Instagram. Like, whoa, hold on. I'm being serious here. Not so much Instagram, but Snapchat. There's a couple of rules for this because Snapchat is so widely used by young people. It's a crazy network that you would be stupid not to utilize. And it's a bit better than TikTok because people aren't just there for sex. You know, there's a couple of rules. You know, you want to use Snapchat quick add, obviously. You know, just to add girls because most likely they're near you. Snap score has to be under 100,000. Anything over, gone. Because it means that they use it way too much. They're addicted to it. They're probably talking to about 30 other guys each day. They have to be very wholesome and high quality. What does that mean? No partying, no drinking, no drugs. Now this is all for you to decide, but I'm saying like these would be my rules if I was to get back out in the dating market again. I would probably not use Snapchat. I'd probably just use, you know, approaching people and talking to people, but I think that most guys are too nervous to do that, and that's fair enough. That's okay. I've talked literally like all my interactions with messaging girls really has been on Snapchat quick add. And you know, I found some really like wholesome girls on there. And it's just a shame that to be honest, there's just so many hoes on there. And you know, I'm allowed to say that. I was a hoe. So it's just, you just gotta have a very strong filter on who you talk to. But Snapchat is just so like it's just, mm, it's a hard one, but it is just there's so many people on there. It's such a congregation of people. But with the new feature, actually, I think they brought it out as I deleted Snapchat. Like I went on there just to save a couple of things from chats and shit, like group chats and that. Some funny pictures, me and the boys. But like they they have like where you can put in your school or your university, college or whatever. So I think if you use that, that might also be another way of finding people near you. So that could be quite useful. Anyway, the third one, again, links into that actually, is school or college. It's the best place to meet women who are on the same wavelength of you, especially if you're in college, Americans, university in the UK. You're doing the same course, you're interested in the same things, but you want to make sure that you get to know them first. Not only to, build up a relationship with them, you don't want to be friends because you don't want to get friends zoned. That shit. Very hard to get out of. But you also just want to like make sure they're high quality. Because you not only want to surround yourself with high quality friends, but if you want to potentially get to be in a relationship with this girl, then you want to make sure she's high quality. But like I said, you don't want to build a platonic relationship with her, like a complete friendship. But you do want to get to know her first before you. So have some flirty energy, have some masculine zest about you, but don't just be like, yo, you want to meet up and just fucking. I know you can't hear that, but just clap. So, the final takeaway from this video is build yourself into a man that girls will want to date, and just put yourself in the right environments, and the rest will follow naturally. If you go to the gym all the time and you just talk to people, eventually you'll just start talking to girls, increase your skills, all that. But after you've managed to find a girl that you like, and you've maybe started to attract her a little bit, you need to be able to speak to her in a very specific way so that she likes you back. I have made a full guide on that. This is a link on the end screen, and this is your next step to getting the girl that you want. Go click subscribe right now. Have a hard day and a great week.